Most of you anyway. We're here at Christie Lake. We're going to tee off for a round of golf in a minute, but first we want to take care of the early bird draws for the Summer Sizzler. Rather than doing it by live stream, I'm going to do it this way and post it up on our group a bit later on. So just a quick explanation because there's a lot of new players and there has been some confusion surrounding the early bird. This isn't registration yet. This is what the PDGA allows the club to give away a certain number of early bird spots. And the reason for that is because nowadays, when I first started running tournaments, in 2015, it took 3 or 4 months to sell out an event, but now it takes less than a minute. So the PDGA allows us to give some early bird spots, a certain percentage of the field and a certain percentage of any given division, just so that some of our players get to play the event and don't have to worry about the chaos of registration and how chancy it is to get a spot anyway. So I've asked all of our players. First of all, we had some hole sponsors, and they are allowed an early bird spot for each hole sponsor. And we also had some volunteers for the T-Pad project that we've also given early bird spots to, as we're allowed. And then I just asked all the members who were interested in playing with Sizzler and would like an early bird spot to send me an email stating what division they prefer. And so by and large, well, at least a good number of early bird spots we were able to give away, because I was able to give away a certain number per division, and there weren't enough players that were interested in that division to use up all the spots. So most of the divisions, if you said you wanted MA 40 or MA 50 or whatever, you just got a spot automatically because there wasn't too many players. But the two divisions rather, that are really bad are MA 3 and MA 2, and there just isn't enough early bird spots to go around for all the players that want that. So we've got going to have a little lottery now to award 2 early bird spots out of 5 or 6 players that want them for MA3 and then MA2. So let's let's turn the camera around for a second.
That's all right.
I
got you.
My pal
There's
Scott
my
Rummel
thumb.
is doing the videotaping. I was going to let you see his smiling mug, but rather than doing that, so he's going to bring it on over here and pan in on my little application here that does a wheel of picking, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It's a wheel of names. That's what it's called. There we go. So we've got for MA3, we've got Kyle Holmes, Owen Bizan, I hope I pronounced that correctly, Marco Canella, I hope I pronounced that correctly, Dave Little, I hope I pronounced that, I'm pretty sure I pronounced that correctly, and Michael Moore. So we're going to pick 2 spots off of this wheel. So here we go, spin number 1. Oops, spin number 1. I say spin number 1. Uh-oh, I wonder if it doesn't work because I'm not online. Let's try MA2 first. Seems as if it might be frozen. Let's try again. It worked earlier. There we go. Spin number 1. And the first early bird spot goes to, oh man, to Dave Little. Wow, that just about stopped on Marco. Congratulations, Dave. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Dave really deserves to be in this tournament. I think he missed out on the spring fling in this same exact process. So we're going to remove him from the wheel. At least I hope we are. Oh Lord, this is slow. Let's do this again. Hope we don't have to do this on every single spin. Remove. Okay, so now we've got Marco, Michael, Owen, and Kyle all set to contest the next spot. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. The white screen of death. Oh boy. Okay, let's pause this for a second while we get the technical difficulties. Good. Okay, we're rolling again. I think we've got the technical difficulties sorted out. So now we got Marco, Owen, Kyle, and Michael for the next spot. Here we go. And the second MA3 spot goes to Michael Moore, looks like. And yes, indeed, smack dab in the middle. So Michael, and who was the first one again? Oh yeah, Dave Little, are going to have early bird spots for MA3. Now we'll head over to MA2. On the MA2 wheel, we've got Dave Dosey, Jared Colling, Connor Thompson, Trevor Sway, and Nate Stayov, and Carl DeMoth. So from those 6 players, we're going to pick 2 spots. And number 1 spot goes to Jared calling. Jared calling. Nuke gets the first spot. Congratulations, Jared. It couldn't happen to a nicer guy again. Always around the club doing stuff. And so, number 2 spot, Dave Dosey. That's his name, right? Dave Dosey?
Yep.
Connor Thompson, Trevor Sway, Nate Stayov, and Carl Lamoth for the 2nd spot. And the winner is... Oh, ticks over into Carl DeMoth. Awesome, thank you. Congratulations. All right, so that's our early bird draw. Thanks for tuning in. For those of you who are watching this, you'll be getting notifications anyways by email that you got the spots and whatever. What's going to happen now is that I'll be adding those players and all the other early bird spots from the sponsors and the volunteers. I'll be adding you to the event before registration opens, which is at 8 o'clock tomorrow night for everybody watching and wants to know when they can start to register. Have your fingers over your keyboards because it's going to go fast. And once registration opens, all the early bird registrants will get an email with a link to complete your registration by making your registration payment. No frantic rush to get that done, but please do it in as timely a fashion as is convenient. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to go have some fun playing golf with Scott and the kid.
All right.